What is up, you guys? We're here for our energy oracle forecast for the week. We're taking a look ahead the next 7 days or so to see what the energy and the spiritual influences are going to be like. It's like the spiritual weather for the week. What do we need to know for the week ahead that we need to be aware of or mindful of? Stay ahead of. Let's see. Ooh, support. So yeah, open yourself up to support this week. Maybe people are becoming more aware of how they can be there for you, or maybe you're more aware of how you can accept help and support from others. You know, so many CEOs that are super successful talk about the fact that it's because they're able to delegate. They are able to find smart people who are excellent at what they do and get them to support, make a team of people who are experts and not take the weight on and have control issues and try to do it all yourself, but delegate and empower others who are, really great at these things around you. Or, if you're just going to like seek advice or insight or, get some direction or coaching on, what you want to be doing, seek out support. You're not all alone. You don't have to do it by yourself. You may be tired, right? You may just need to have a good talk with someone. So don't be afraid to be a support and also ask for support this week. And then what I'm seeing in this is it's the spine. It's sort of bent and twisted, and it's like, we need a good strong backbone, right? But we don't want to be too rigid either. It's like sometimes we have to bend a little and be flexible. So interesting. That's what we're saying there. What do we have here? Ooh, uncover. So digging deep within the heart and digging deep in, I wouldn't say all the way into the unconscious, the subconscious, but yes, like those subconscious wounds and patterns are still coming up this week to be, healed and looked at. But I think that we're going up further, and I think that we're getting up into the solar plexus. It has to do with feeling secure, nurtured, insightful, confident, but also we're getting to the root of what's been buried deep in the heart. And like the butterflies here and they're really moths. That's about, transformation, death and rebirth, and so on. But yeah, getting to the heart of it. And have you ever had to dig a hole in the ground? It's very firm, it's very hard. And there's these steel like stakes that you have to like stab into the ground, right? And so sometimes it feels piercing to go deep into the heart and search the heart for things that need to be searched for. But that's almost exactly what we need to do. We need to pierce and go deep, rather than just try to shovel and scrape over the surface. Yeah. And maybe that you are, okay, so if you are deep diving into your heart, into healing, maybe you need support in doing that. And so don't be afraid. The BetterHelp.com comes to mind. I know that's silly to say because the commercials are everywhere, but at the same time, it's like, I know that even though I have insurance, it's like, it's everything I can do to pay for the insurance. It's like, I can't actually go to the doctor for anything. There's still a deductible, right? So like, I know that sometimes it feels overwhelming to think about trying to seek out a therapist or whatever. But I think that there are people with the state that you can get a hold of, but also BetterHelp.com I think is less expensive. It's more approachable, but I bet you if you really needed, there's probably a government hospital. I know in Nashville, General Hospital actually has really great doctors. And I've had relatives that have gone there that have had excellent bedside manner and treatment in those places as well. So if you need support and going deeper, don't be afraid or hesitant to reach out for that support. Cooperation. So yes, this week, it's like we're finding it in our heart to ask for support, right? It takes courage, it takes vulnerability. It takes the same courage and vulnerability to give support sometimes, to push yourself out of that comfort zone, but searching within yourself to find unity and cooperation. And this is, I'm sorry, allergies are acting up this year. Whenever I have sinuses, I always get coffee. So yeah, our imagination, like imagine ways that you can create unity and inspire togetherness, rather than getting bogged down in the weight that can come from soul searching and the the guy holding the stake, the piercing instrument, he's having to put some elbow grease into that. That is not an easy job to start digging. And I'm sure it's not feeling very good to the heart either, right? My water. Where is my water? Pardon. My babe. So yeah, just focus on the ways that you're building, supporting, and finding cooperation. I'm calling this video in 7 minutes. I'm gonna get something to drink. But yeah, uncovering, be supportive, ask for support. Imagine ways that you can bring yourself and others into cooperation, to practicing cooperation. Remember, we're still in Teshuvah. Eye watering, allergies acting up, about to start nose running, fighting through Teshuvah, doing your atonement, reflecting, right? First step, reflect. Wherever you are, wherever you cause harm, wherever you cause separation, right? Atonement, feeling, practicing compassion first. Remorse, searching yourself for the sorrow that you've caused, having compassion, practicing compassion, really taking in your actions and the consequences of it. It may require proactive conversations with others. If you can't do that, you can have proactive conversation in the soul level through your imagination, right? This is possible for people, say, who you are separated from, or like if you have like a parent that you aren't in touch with, or maybe like a sibling who has passed away or something like that, where you need to have healing discussions or whatever. It's like you can have those on the level of imagination in the astral world. That's a soul to soul level conversation. And it counts, and it does the work. It does the preparation. It does the spiritual work. Last night, nose is starting to run, wrapping it up. But last night's Secret Teachings of Jesus episode talked about the hidden within the visible, meaning the spiritual underneath the visible. And so it's like there's this whole spiritual truth and realm. It's beyond what we can see. And so the astral realm is all very true. It's very, very much real. So you can meet someone soul to soul. and have conversations there, and either prep the way to have that in person, or if you can't make that in person, if you're estranged, or if you have been somehow separated from a person by whatever circumstances or death even, I feel like so many times me and my older brother still talk to one another and have conversations that I wish that we had been able to have when he was alive. Ways that, we weren't close when he was alive. I feel like we can be closer now even. So same with my best friend Trace, who also had died. So many times now, I feel like he'll appear to me and he'll be there for a word of encouragement or just a moment, or to be there and celebrate with me in something like happy or funny or exciting, or just to leave me surprises or jokes or whatever. So the astral realm, the imagination is very powerful. We build thought forms there. And so it's also, we're responsible for what's going on up in our imagination, because that kind of counts too on its own level. It goes into the collective subconscious, like Joseph Campbell talks about. Nose is running, so I'm going to cut this off, but I will see y'all tomorrow, possibly. I'm going to have lunch with my family and things, and tomorrow is it Labor Day now? Yeah, no more wearing white after Labor Day. So hope y'all have a good holiday weekend. I'll maybe see you tomorrow. If not, we'll catch up on Tuesday. All right, ciao.